What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Part 2 of our what's coming up next in summer 2023 anime. So earlier, no, I didn't change shirts. Earlier, before we did our action anime. Go check out that video. Before we did our action anime that's coming out next, we're doing our isekais that are coming out next in 2023 or summer 2023. The first one on the list is pretty fucking dumb. So the first one is Reborn as a vending machine.
What do you have against Reborn as a vending machine? Now I wander the dungeon. Like that makes complete sense, bro. Like when I think Isekai, I think the longest fucking title possible. Honestly, this isn't long enough. They should probably add a little bit more.
I was reborn as a shoelace and was on the hero's foot. Now I got lost in the mountains and I have to find the new foot to get put on. It's fucking. Anyways, the whole premise of Reborn as a vending machine and wandering the dungeon is essentially a dude ends up dying in a traffic accident because he's like a vending machine
maniac. He's in love with vending machines.
I don't want to. He's. Can I say pansexual? Can I get
No, anyways, I think you're good there, bro.
He's a pansexual, which is a thing. Mm-hmm. And he loves vending machines. He's like in love with vending machines.
Vending machine sexual.
Hate the player, hate the game, whatever.
Hey, get it how you gotta get it, bro.
You know, you gotta get it where you can get it.
But he saved the vending machine's life. Hey,
so he saves the vending machine's life from a car, I guess, or truck-kun, who knows? And he dies. He dies and then ends up getting reborn into a new world as a vending machine.
Yo, imagine they do one where he reincarnates as a truck. Like you're literally truck-kun.
You're a truck-kun.
The truck that kills you. The truck that kills you.
Yo, I'll start writing. You create the panels, I'll write the fucking manga, and we'll have ourselves a show by 2025.
Be good.
I guarantee it.
Yo, we don't need this podcast anymore. We're going to be Isekai writers.
Isekai writers. We could do that shit in a day.
Bro, honestly, this shit's going to be hilarious. I don't even care if it's corny. It's the dude who's been reincarnated as a fucking vending machine. Like, I understand spiders. Even a sword. I kind of stretch my mind to understand, okay, a sword. It kind of makes sense.
How much money? How much money you want to put on that one of the attacks that he's going to do is shooting snacks at a monster? How much money you want
to put on that in order for him to do attack, his partner has to put a coin in the slot first so he can do the attack. My special attack, are you ready? Enter 25 cents.
B7. B7.
This is my
B7.
special beam.
B7. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna one up you. How much you wanna bet that whenever he tries to shoot a snack, it gets stuck in the little
Yo, can you shake me a little bit? Just give me a quick shake. Like, all right, I'm ready now. Yo, this shit's going to be hilarious. I don't care.
We'll catch you in the next video.
Yo, this is the Isekai of the season, bro.
Oh my God.
What if he's the most overpowered and he actually wins
our
tournament at the end of the season?
Bro.
Yo,
how many Isekais have we watched in our lifetime? He's probably gonna be OP as fuck. OP as fuck. He has to be.
I mean, yeah, the spider did end up turning into a whole fucking god. So I guess that does make sense. It can be a vending machine god. The god of vending.
Rimuru was a slime.
Rimuru was a slime, and now he's a fucking god too. An interdimensional fucking slime at that.
Yeah.
Hey, vending machine coon. Yo, I'm behind you. I'm gonna be your number one fan this season. Yo, I'm looking forward to it though. All jokes aside, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, our next fucking Isekai is one I'm actually looking forward to. For not the comedy, but for the action.
Yeah.
So this next one is my unique skill makes me OP even at level 1.
I mean, you can't lie. It's going to be funny, too. I mean,
this is probably going to be funny because of the picture. Only because of the picture.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even looked at the picture itself. But the fact that he's he can't move past level 1, so he has to use a cheat skill in order. Apparently making revolvers with snake bites. What is going on?
A snake shot. Yeah. So his skill. So he's fixed at level 1. So he ends up dying because he gets overworked. Mm-hmm. Right. We all have been close to that. And he ends up getting reincarnated and fixed at level 1. Mm-hmm. But his power is having a cheat skill. So his cheat skill is a cheat skill. So he can create things that are like cheat items. Like a cheat item that helps you win in a fight that nobody else can use.
Like
in the picture, it shows him with a snake shot fucking revolver. It's like a 357 Magnum. Yo, everybody else has swords and wands. Funny.
Yo, did you see that recent thing? I think Kishimoto put it out. Like anyone with a gun can take out the Naruto verse. It's not me. I didn't say that, but apparently Kishimoto himself
I
said
know.
a gun can take out most high level ninja. I don't know.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
I've always been the guy that's watched movies or shows and been like, if you just had a gun, this movie would be like, what's that the funny TikTok shit where it's like somebody falls and it's like, dun, 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 and it does the title screen like it's over. It's like the funny clown music and then it's just the movie's
Hey,
over.
hey,
Like
this would have been a hell of a short story. Imagine, yo,
like
imagine.
honestly,
No,
if
the
you just had a
Naruto with the
gun,
gun, the Rasen gun. Yo, that shit is fucking hilarious. But no, apparently you can take out the Naruto verse with
be
a
like
gun. So
Genya, blicky
apparently
breathing.
this reincarnated guy can take out the Naruto verse with his snake shots.
Yeah, right.
It is what
Whatever.
it is. My
I
unique
mean,
skill makes me
these people
OP.
are fat. So, but here's the thing, though: bullets are not faster than light, and we have characters who are FTL.
Machine gun.
I'm sure they can still dodge that.
I mean, how long can you dodge that?
I mean, long enough to get to the person who's shooting it. You know what show? And
50
this is
cal.
going to take a complete off track. You know what show I really love because before the show ever came out, I've been wanting a show like this, and I wanted a show like this, and of course I forget it the minute I'm about to say it, but it's
I thought you were
Japan.
talking
It's
about
like
Our Fuerto.
no, Japan Invaded or something like that. Invasion Japan or something like I don't know. It's an anime where a portal in the middle of Japan opens up and the other side of the portal is a magic kingdom and like with people with swords and all kinds of shit and the army of Japan, the self-defense force like sends a whole army into that portal into the other realm and with all these people with magic and swords and like dragons and shit, they literally sit there with tanks and machine guns, and they're just fucking these people up. Like, and I'm like, bro, I've wanted an anime or a show like that. Like somebody just brings a gun to like medieval times, and they're just like I have a duel at 12 with the knight of Casterly Rock, and he's just like, here's a Glock 19.
And he lays them out easily. Yo,
Like,
that's yo. Is
like
it like a comedy or is it like dead
no,
ass?
it's a dead ass. It's like an action. It's like Invasion Japan or
I mean, I'll check it out. I mean, if it's good. I'm thinking if it's more like a comedy, like these dudes with fucking swords hop out the portal thinking they're about to do something, and then all of a sudden dudes with literal
no
handguns pop out.
Gate. It's called Gate.
Gate?
Gate. Yep.
Is that what
Gate.
Gate's about? Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of Steins Gate. I'm thinking of Steins Gate.
No, Gate. It's like a portal in the middle of the street opens up, and Japan like these monsters start coming out and like fucking people up, like the people walking on the street. And so Japan's like, well, fuck you. You're gonna fuck our shit up. We're gonna fuck your shit up. So then they send their army in with tanks, guns, like all kinds of shit through the portal. And the whole like the king sitting in his castle sends his whole army with swords and shit, and they're all lined up at the other side of the gate.
Yeah.
And this army comes in, they're just like, doop, 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 doop. She's fucking like, like shooting fucking tank missiles and
Is
fucking
it like
rockets
hella
and shit.
bloody too?
Fucking them up. Oh, it's fucking them up.
Oh.
These dragons, because here's the thing, like we know dragons are tough, but we've never really seen a movie where guns don't affect dragons, except for like the one with fucking Christian Bale in it, like
Yeah.
Fire something or whatever the fuck it's called. But we've never really known like would a bullet actually go through. I mean, it's hot metal going fast as
Yeah,
fuck, at least
of course,
1,200
it's
feet per
shredding a
second.
fucking dragon.
These dragons are flying in, and these soldiers are like, "What the fuck is that?" It's this one part, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's a dragon!" And then they go da, 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 with M60. Dragon
Yeah.
just goes.
I mean, it's the same from saving 80,000 go from my retirement. Remember at the end when she like brings the whole army through and they like rake down all the demons and all the dragons in the sky with a 50 cal gun. Like it's pretty much the same concept. That's just fucking hilarious watching
They were
demons go against a damn 50
this dude with his giant swords on the dragon like flying, and then there's just like do 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 do, and it's like they're just like he took out a dragon.
Welcome to the real world, bitch.
Yeah, but anyways, I digress. But my unique skill, level 1, he's fixed. He has a cheat skill. He can create anything. Guns. Literally, he can bring in anything from another world. So I mean, I'm actually looking forward to this show. I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean,
Yeah,
it's an
anything
isekai.
isekai. Obviously, I'm going to watch it all. I'm
Just
gonna
like
watch it all.
just like Sugar Fairy fight or
I
something.
gave it a chance. Oh my god! I watched maybe the first 5 minutes until I realized it was about
Oh, so
fucking candy
you're
canes and cupcakes
admitting
and
that you
shit.
watched it.
Yo, get anyway. Moving
The
on.
receipts. This is recorded. Receipts. Oh, am I actually the strongest? I'm not. This one's
So apparently, this guy, he's reincarnated
vague.
into the world, into like a royal family. So you've seen all this, Kai, where he's reincarnated into a
Yeah.
royal family. He's raised up being the most OP possible, and then he goes off into the world and he does great things. Right? Wrong. At the beginning of this fucking anime, apparently his family, like those royalties, are like, "Hey, you're
Abandons
too
him
fucking weak to be a part of our family.
as a baby. It's like he didn't even
I
get a
don't want to
chance
play
yet.
with you anymore."
He didn't get a chance yet. It says they abandoned him as a baby.
Literally at the beginning of the like, maybe like in the beginning they have like a ceremony
A
where they can
tester.
tell how much
Yeah.
magic you have in the beginning. But I think it's fucking crazy that I guess royalty, they want to keep the bloodline pure, but they literally leave him out in the middle of the woods apparently to like leave him to die. They left him out in the
Yeah.
woods with creatures and whatnot to
Yeah.
die, and then apparently he's like OP. So the name of this one is "Am I Actually the Strongest?" It's about a guy who's abandoned because he's supposed to be the weakest, and then he turns out to actually be the strongest. And all he wants is to live a peaceful life,
Yeah.
being the OP person
Um.
there is.
I
No,
mean,
you're not feeling it.
the synopsis was a little vague. I mean, it's kind of just like it reminds me. It gives me like less. It's giving me C-rated or B-rated Eminence and Shadow vibes.
I can see that.
Like it's just kind of like kid grows up not strong enough. People don't think he's strong as he should be, and now all of a sudden he's OP, but he's secretly OP. And so it's kind of like,
I mean, it
you
depends
know,
if they decide which direction. If they decide to go like more
yeah,
of a
slice of
serious
life.
tone
Yeah,
or a slice of life direction, or if
yeah.
they decide to make it like more of a comedy. Honestly, I don't think it'll do well as a comedy, but I can
Neither
definitely
do I.
see it going well if they try to make it more serious.
Yeah,
But it can end up being, like you said, a B-rated version of
yeah,
Eminence and Shadow. So,
yeah.
yeah, I can definitely see what you mean when
Well,
it comes to that.
yeah. Well, the next two we have are actually comebackers. So they're pause. They're ones that are coming back from this for season twos. We have The Devil is a Part Timer, season two, which we've talked about Devil is a Part Timer plenty of times. It's probably my favorite slice of life isekai out there. There's
Rom
some
com.
good action. There's some. There's not.
Slice of life rom com.
That's not a rom com.
Slice of life rom
We,
com. It's the
we've already had this.
whole
We've had
thing.
this.
But
No, we've
anyway,
had this. It's
rom
not a
com.
rom
Go ahead.
com. Moving on. But essentially, Mao, he's the demon lord. He ends up getting him and the hero end up getting transitioned to another world. They kind of have power, but they kind of don't, and they're kind of just living their life. Mao, the demon lord, works at McDonald's, right? And if it kind of McDonald's, if it
Coming
doesn't,
to America.
it slowed down. It really slowed down for me at the last season. I will check out season two, but if he's not running his own McDonald's, I'm out. Like
You got to be the manager at that point.
he got to be the general
The
manager.
general
Own
manager.
the
I mean, was
owner
he
of the McDonald's.
was he like the assistant manager by the end?
He was getting promoted by the end
Okay.
of to like assistant or
So we
manager or
just
some
skip
shit.
straight to general manager. He can't even be the
He's
regular
general
manager yet.
He's the demon lord. Like, you
He's
don't
a
need to be
fucking-
flipping
He
burgers.
don't want.
my
He
dude.
don't want to deal with that life anymore.
Like,
Anyway,
anyways,
the second
next
one
one
is
is jobless reincarnation.
yeah, Jobless
so,
Reincarnation. So I really love Mashuka Tensei. It's
Great.
a really beautiful story. World
I gotta
building
rewatch it.
on a whole nother level. Like it has One Piece levels of world building, even though it's a much shorter story. So again, it is a reincarnation about a guy. Yeah, he died as a 40-year-old NEET. Like there was a whole story behind that. But when he died, he was reborn into a world as a baby. So this guy, again, he was 40 years old before he died. He's a little bit of a perv. So there are pervy elements to the show. But as you're watching this guy grow up, season one more specifically, we're watching him grow up, get older. He becomes more mature. He learns how to interact with people better because again, as a 40-year-old NEET, he didn't have a lot of like interactions with other women,
Yeah.
other adults. So he's really coming into his own in this reincarnated world. And on top of that fact, when he was born, he had understanding. Like he understood who
he's
he
40
was.
years old in a baby body.
Exactly. He understood who he was,
Yeah.
so he had that chance to work on his magic from like the youngest age possible. When he found out what magic was, he began to practice magic, read magic books. So
Before he could
he's
walk,
one
he
of
was like
those.
floating shit in his room or some shit.
Exactly,
Right?
like he could float magic bubbles. Like even at his level, that was like a high advanced level of magic to be able to do something that great. So it's one of those isekai stories where you're watching this guy who starts, because he starts from the bottom. It's not like he's born into this world and he's this OP guy. Everything he does is OP. He actually has to start from the bottom. He works his way up, but he just had 8 years extra time because he understood things when he was only 3-4 years old versus when he's 10, 12 years old. So it's really good. Honestly, great action, great story, world building, storytelling, interactions between the characters. It's all beautiful, honestly.
Side note, I'm probably gonna like. Now I'm thinking about it, going on to the collecting manga thing. I collect a lot of shonens.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to collect like an isekai manga, like a good isekai, just like ones that I've seen or ones that I like, because I have a lot of. I have a lot of good like streamlined mangas like Demon Slayer, Fire Force, Naruto, shit like that. But I want to get like maybe I'll put it in one of these cases, like Reincarnate as a Slime or something.
Like light novels, like of course you have like Reincarnated Slime, they have its manga form, but the light novels, like the books are bigger than
I'm probably just gonna get the regular manga, but I want to have some variety.
Okay.
So I might get like Reincarnated as Slime.
Definitely.
I also was thinking about getting Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl in the Dungeon?
I got that too. I did.
You?
Yeah, I got a couple of Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl in the Dungeon, Reincarnated as Spider.
Because you know me, I like the dungeon. I like the dungeon animes, Adventure Guild animes, and that was the first one that ever got me into Adventure Guild and dungeon anime. So, but
I definitely, me, I'm
these
promoted.
I love
all day, every
I
day.
love my isekais. I think this round of isekais is going to be really funny. I think it's going to be a very comedy driven season of isekai. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I know you guys are probably looking forward to it as well. We'll see how Vending Machine does, man. I mean,
that's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
That's the one we gotta back up Vending Machine as much as we can.
The new ones. I like Machine.
Of the new ones. Forward to that. Our supernatural animes are going to be the next ones that we're going to do. Obviously, we got some comebacks, right? But check out that video. Again, we did our action video before, so go check out action if you really want to dig into that action. Again, leave a like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, it'll be like. Let me pull down this screen right here. But no. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you're looking forward to the most. Let me get a big old hell yeah Vending Machine in the comment section. Give me a hell yeah. No, but I appreciate everybody and peace out.
Peace.
We addicted to fast cars, bad bras, late nights, last calls, alcohol, bad bitches scrolling through the phone log. Hit 'em up, all my niggas pick 'em up. We bout to have a time tonight. Sure you keep that burner tuck, cause niggas like the cream.